Oh, guys. Hi everyone! Hi, we are having so much fun here, and we certainly hope that you will have fun as well watching us. And we are continuing our girls' generation journey.
cheekiness, 소녀시대.
Which meant
Girls' generation.
Yay! Absolutely. Well, so far we loved it. What are we watching next?
Well, next we're going to watch Hoot, which I think is one of the ones that tend to be forgotten by many people who stan Girls' Generation.
But wait.
But actually, it was probably one of the most, at the time, unique and very interesting concepts, I think, for a girl group. And one that hasn't actually really been tried since. So I'm waiting.
I haven't seen it, so
I haven't either.
It's like James Bond's
Sounds
theme.
great.
So does it have anything the song has to do with Hoot?
You'll find out.
Because as you guys know, I'm not a native English speaker, but I have an idea what Hoot means.
Hoot is like. You'll find out. You'll find out.
Asking too many questions.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's
let's start. Who is this guy again?
Yeah,
Please tell me it's a member of
One.
Let's start again. Because I think
organic. This is organic.
No. I knew it. It's a member of Super Junior. I knew it just by the look of it.
At this time, they kind of had a thing of covering each other's songs quite a bit.
Okay, so we do need.
We don't need to start them.
Okay.
People find that funny. oh, now I've said it on camera.
Concentrate.
Here we go, guys.
There you go.
Oh, what?
Yes.
It's one of the beginning. This is Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Now she looks more like Taeyeon. This is the Taeyeon I remember.
It's when Sunny has blonde hair and I was totally up for that. She looks amazing. Here we go. Oh my god.
What year is it?
2009, I think. That's correct. Or it could have been 2010 if I was in sixth form.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. This was their one after Run Devil Run. So in between them they did G, O, Run Devil Run, and then this one. They had a lot of releases in a short amount of time. Here we go.
We've got couple of shows to find out.
Oh, Sunny's.
Oh.
Damn, I think I still have to take that.
Are you okay, Ben?
Oh, it just hurts.
Yuri got incredibly thin during the series. People were very worried about her. Oh, Taeyeon's nose that comes in there.
This is so weird. This is so Zozo.
And Sunny actually got some ad-libs in this.
It's very cheeky.
Yeah,
Very
like
cheeky.
sexy, but not like not in a way that ruins the dignity. Sophisticated. And again, with the dance, something that everyone can remember.
Like going through the decades.
I really enjoyed this whole album. This was the era where let's try and make Taeyeon as ugly as possible in every comeback. I don't know why they kept doing that. Like 60s, isn't it?
That's definitely inspiration.
But I've never seen that. I've never seen another group do it. I guess Why So Lonely was 60s, but it's not like Austin Powers.
Well, you know who did that and had a huge success? Ariana Grande.
No, didn't Spike
No problem.
Ah.
do 60s?
Oh,
Oh god.
that looks creepy.
Yeah.
Kill the fire.
Kill with fire.
He literally just walks
Not
around.
she won, that picture.
What's that look? Who?
He just breathed out
I
his
don't
nose.
remember
Like,
that bit at all.
Can somebody explain that bit to me, please?
I don't really
Does
know.
anyone know what
Someone
that
did a breath out of his nose and
Someone
apparently
explain the
that's
whole
okay.
MV.
Okay.
Again, totally different concept.
I
But
find it-
pulls it off very well.
I find it very interesting, like the, you know, all these gestures. They kind of feel very, very girls' generation. Even though I don't know a lot about girls' generation, but like this is what I have in mind. I think probably like the variety experience, like appearances, and like how girls' generation is now covered by younger artists, and like everything that we remember them by. Like this, I could instantly tell that even just by looking at the video and not hearing, and just like the gestures are so girls' generation. They have a specific set of movements, if you get what I mean.
There's a lot of talk about, you know, especially Sunny. She's like queen of all the expressions, and it's a massive part of their like look is the expressions that they do to the camera as well as their choreography. I think it's a big part that other groups perhaps don't focus on so much. Like FX, that they have expression, but they're not like constantly winking and cooing at the camera, are they? Whereas Girls' Generation really are.
Huh. And
Again, it's cute. It's what keeps it cute and not like overly sexy.
Huh. Again, it's one of those things. Gestures I think are very interesting, and some of my non-K-pop friends don't get it at all. I think it's one of those things that just it's culture specific sometimes,
Yeah.
and I think now with like, you know, social media, whatever, it travels around the world, and if somebody gets into it, that you understand like, oh, that doesn't mean that somebody's acting childish, because this is what I get from all the friends. And they're like, why are these girls acting childish?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that's
Well,
necessarily
sometimes
the case.
cheesy in Western
Cheesy,
culture,
yeah.
it will be deemed cheesy.
Mm.
But in context, if you understand K-pop, then
Yeah.
it makes perfect sense.
Again, it's just like what I keep hearing is also like the word immature, which is just they just don't get it. Like acting cute is not. It doesn't mean that you are, you know, being weird or whatever.
Mm.
So I find it it's quite a challenge, I think, when it comes to girl bands.
It's
Explain the
quite
girl
common
bands.
with the hits as well, like not just Girls' Generation, but every time you mention a song, there always seems to be a gesture or some kind of dance move related to it. Like we all know Gangnam Style's the whole, you know.
Yeah.
But for Who, it's the, and for
Yeah.
G, it's the, you know, and for every single one of their, you know, hit songs. Maybe not so much now, but back in the days when they were just starting to get popular, every song had a signature dance move.
And that's just very interesting, because I think that might be also just like a second generation thing. And like I remember watching, I don't know if you guys watched it, the Super Junior Returns kind of
I did.
shows. Oh, Fu is here, and he watched it, and I watched it too. And anyway, I remember they were practicing for the new comeback, for a black suit comeback, and there was the choreographer was from somewhere. America. Thank you, Fu. So Fu said he was from the States. Anyway, and some of the members said, I remember them very clearly saying that like, oh, the choreography is great, but let's think about some sort of move that people can remember, because it's also very true for them. Like
Do you maybe think that that's because more so now they employ American choreographers?
Well, I was gonna ask because from joining the K-pop community recently, I see everyone as having a point dance now, because I just thought that that's what everyone did, but maybe that wasn't always the case. I don't know.
It's very
Can you tell
interesting.
When did that start?
Well, that's something
That's a
that's
good point.
probably going to, you know, get a lot of insight on, hopefully from a choreographer, a K-pop dance teacher friend of ours, who was our teacher on the K-pop Academy. We are hoping to recruit her soon in our videos. But that's a very interesting question. Guys, if you know the answer, let us know in the comments. So I don't know, to be fair. Do you feel that the girl group dances changed a lot from Girls' Generation's time?
Yeah, because you watch like G Friend now, and
I always thought that they are girlfriend, by the way. Or
Yeah, I think they are, but I think
In
everyone.
Korea, they
you're
go
just
from
single.
Yeah,
generation
yeah.
friend internationally.
I just think less and less now you don't watch a choreography and there be like a certain move that you really, really remember sticking out.
Mhm.
I don't know.
It's more complex, but it's not as catchy.
Like, I guess TT, but
the Twice definitely bringing
Twice
that
do
back.
that.
but Twice, I mean, I'm probably going to get hate for saying this, but Twice are the next girls' generation, I guess. I know that's very controversial of me to say.
Well, you know, here again, guys,
But it's true.
controversial or not. Obviously, if you like bands that debuted recently or a couple of years ago, of course they are going to resemble old bands because that's their root and this is what they are looking at. It's like the samba memes. Like, of course, this year it's going to be.
And
similar.
girls' generations were really successful, so why not push another girl group into that kind of category?
Absolutely,
And it's worked.
It's great to see.
There's 9 of them, isn't there?
I'm not sure.
Is there
Yeah.
9 of
Yeah.
them?
Yeah,
there
Fu
we go.
says yes. Fu says yes. So there's 9 of them.
Official.
Well, to continue this amazing journey learning about Girlbands, and guys, so sorry about that mistake earlier. They didn't let me stop it. I kicked the table because I got so excited looking at the Super Junior member that I literally kicked the table.
These are real videos, people.
And these are real videos with real people and real K-pop fans. Let us know what you think and see you very soon for the next part in our Girls' Generation journey. See you soon!